If you could choose one food to have in an eating contest, what would it be?
Candy.
Candy? Really?
Tamara Vukasik launched Spark Story Starters just in time for Christmas 2010. The business started selling packs of 50 printed cards, each with questions designed to stimulate a child's imagination and problem-solving skills.
The spark came for me when I was at a gathering with some friends, and we all have kids roughly the same age, and the conversation came up. How do you get kids to sit down at the table, keep their bum in the chair, and interact with you?
The cards provide another outlet for Vukasik to engage with her 4- and 6-year-old boys.
So some of them are just really sort of fun questions like, what could you do with a marshmallow other than eat it? Which sounds really basic, but kids come up with amazing things.
Vukasik has sold 600 packs of Spark cards, but in February the business went high-tech with an app for iPhones, Android devices, and iPads.
There's tons of learning apps, all kinds of apps related to math and spelling and reading, and I think those are great. But I think there needs to be a place for kids where there's no right or wrong answer.
The Spark questions are designed for children 4 and up, and the app has been downloaded hundreds of times in 11 countries, including China, South Africa, and Australia.
We had an Indian band actually in northern BC order a bunch for their social workers to use and to hand out to band members with kids. We've had some speech language pathologists, some workers that work with kids with Asperger's, because apparently it's a lot easier for children with Asperger's to answer factual questions, but this is in the realm of imagination.
Vukasik gets up at 4 a.m. most days to manage her growing business. She says apps make for a relatively easy entrance to the market. It cost her less than $1,000 to have an expert create her Spark apps, and she has already introduced a separate shopping app for kids.
I've been really fortunate because there's a lot of people who have been doing mentoring for me in Kamloops as soon as I started this project and as soon as they started to hear about it. So I'm getting that advice from people who have been there and done that with business before, which is super helpful.
Spark has already been featured on several parenting websites, and Vukasik has also been contacted by Today's Parent magazine, which has more than 1.5 million readers. Andrew Hopkins, CFJC News.